From Marshfield Clinic's early beginnings, technology advances were part of the advantages that a group practice offered. Together, our founders pooled their financial resources and were able to purchase state-of-the-art medical equipment and resources that a single provider could never afford. Throughout Marshfield Clinic's growth, the clinic can claim many firsts concerning medical technology, as in this early heart pump invented right here at Marshfield Clinic. The years have seen many advances in medical technology, where today there is nothing lacking in medical technology to assist our physicians in treating their patients. But technology has seen no faster and significant growth than that of the information age, computers. Early in the 1960s, the clinic purchased its first mainframe computer, the Burroughs 300. Smacking a room full of equipment, the Burroughs touted a whopping 4.8 kilobytes of memory at over $30,000. Tasked first with clinical business tasks, the computer whizzed through billing information. The 60s to the mid-70s saw the clinic focus on those early business problems, those of batch processing for billing and payroll. The late 70s to mid-80s was the mainframe era, where databases gained important value. Dumb terminals were spread throughout the clinic, and financial systems found major use with computers. In the late 80s to 2000, focus for information system uses were thrust into clinical systems, and the personalized medical record gained importance. Early on, it was decided that the clinic would design its own software, a decision which now has proven to be the correct one. Thousands of applications have been created by Marshfield Clinic Information Systems. Today, no doctor can imagine working without their point-of-care wireless tablet and the electronic medical record, a software program totally developed here at Marshfield Clinic and envied throughout the medical world. In fact, we even sell it through our Cattails MD product line. Technology has moved into a new era now with the advent of the Bioinformatics Research Center, one of only a handful of such research efforts in the United States. Why informatics? Marshfield Clinic physician John Melsky explains.
This is the starting line, is to have all of this coded information. It always amazes me that when people think that somehow if you have an electronic medical record that somehow good things are going to happen, and lo and behold there's some studies now that show that that's not necessarily true. Well, anyone who really thought deeply about this would know that of course it's not true. In fact, sometimes it can be extra effort and work to collect high-quality data. The reason to do it is very, very simple. You cannot study things that you don't measure, and you cannot manage things that you don't measure. So measurement is the core of understanding and improvement. And now that we measure things, and when I say measure, I mean even simple things like naming things. You can't study the stars until you name them. You can't study the animals until you name them. And you can't study medicine until you name all the things that are important in medicine, all the procedures that you do, all the diagnoses you do. Well, we've done that. We've named things, we've measured things, and we now have them in computer format. Now, the really fun stuff starts, because once you can measure things, now you can study them, and now you can improve them. So that's the future. That's the future, is to improve things, to make us better at what we do, understand better about what we have done.
Marshfield Clinic Technology, be it video conferencing to all our sites, our internet and intranet services, to our electronic medical record, it's all aimed to serve patients. What's next? The folks in charge say the next era will involve artificial intelligence. Now that's worth waiting for.